Hey everybody, Carl here. Welcome back to Trails from Zero, where in the previous episode we got a mission from Donovan at the 2nd Division. Apparently counterfeit dealers are afoot in Crossbell. We have come to Tangram Gate to stop some of the tourists here, ask them some questions, do some detective work. But I'm wondering, so things are probably going to be set up for that quest here, if you feel me. What would have happened if we'd come here before we picked up the quests? Let's find out. All right, we're one state earlier before picking up the quest. What's up, Guardsman Nove? Oh, crap. Can't start dozing off. No good, no good. No's gonna get in trouble if he keeps yawning and dozing off like that. It's no skin off my back if Deputy Commander Baelz finds out. Oh, yeah. You guys are that new police squad or whatever, right? If you need the Deputy Commander, her office is on the 2nd floor of the gate. I'm pretty sure she's in right now. I might want to check it out. Tangram, oh, you're still here.
It's always such a thrill to hear the thundering sound of the trains when they pass by the gate. Well, the only bad thing is that the wind from the train usually makes my skirt fly up. I know, ma'am. I'm well aware. Are we in that same state? That's interesting.
I have a shift to take care of over at Crossbell Station later today. Oh, this is new. One of my guardsman buddies, Romeo, is typically posted there, so I might just get to say hi. Oh, you know Romeo? So romantic. The bus coming from Calvard should be arriving just a bit past noon. Alright, time to brace myself for the rush. Ah, that might be the bus with tourists. See, it's the prelude. It's the prelude to the tourists. It's not even noon yet. My stomach is already yelling at me for grub. I wonder if anyone would do me a solid and bring me a snack. Some of these are familiar, some are not actually. I better finish the rest of the food prepping fast. Once the Calvardian bus shows up, it's gonna get insanely busy in here. Ah, yes. Good luck, good sir. What about the sleepy room? What's up? You looking to get some rest here? Nope. I'm feeling fine. I've been fighting monsters in a while. We'll remedy that soon enough.
I've been informed that this isn't, in fact, the passenger waiting room. How careless of me. Well, be that as may, I still have the irresistible urge to clean up this mess.
All right, missy. Hello.
Deputy Commander Baelz couldn't care less whether you're male or female. If you have skill, then that's what she'll take note of. Because of that, we have to work harder than what we're used to. But it's totally worth it.
Nice. Baelz.
The guardsmen should be in the middle of conducting their daily patrols. Since there's been an influx of new tourists, we have to be even more vigilant than usual. You never know what might happen. After all, Crossbell isn't the safest place in the world. Remember Stargazer's Tower?
Do I ever? Well, keep up the good work, No. If you ever need us, just give us a ring. We've got you back.
Is this what they call grandstanding?
What's that supposed to mean?
Come now, Tio. You don't have to be that frank with Randy.
Mademoiselle, come on. Tell her she's being crazy.
Randy, if it's any consolation, I didn't think you were being patronizing or anything.
I appreciate that, but you don't have to go so far as to comfort someone like me.
Hang in there, Randy.
Okay. You can drop the drama queen act, Randy. Baelz.
I heard an interesting story recently. Apparently a fight broke out between some delinquents and bracers, and you decided to intervene.
Crap. You heard about that?
We have a perfectly sound reason for everything that happened yesterday. I don't want to hear your excuses. Delinquents or not, it's unacceptable for the police to lay their hands on citizens. Well, that's what I would normally say.
Huh?
In reality, police work requires you to subdue criminals, whether you'd like to or not. However, you're the special support section, far from a traditional police squad. You have the advantage of tackling things unconventionally. If you're dealing with riled up delinquents, perhaps finding somewhere they can vent their frustration isn't a bad idea. That's how I see it. Are you sure you should be saying things like that to us, Deputy Commander? I don't see why I should be the one to scold you if Sergei didn't find it necessary. Just continue to do as you have been, alright? Will do, ma'am. She doesn't press rules without reason, and she's able to adopt her approach on the fly. She really does seem like the ideal boss. I don't see why I should be the one to scold you if Sergei didn't find it necessary. Simply continue to do your best like you have been. However, keep in mind that unconventional methods can bring in unexpected results. Never forget to think long and hard about what sort of outcome your actions will bring. Do that, then act accordingly.
Oh, wise words. Wise words, ma'am. I will take them to heart as I go out here to meet you. Whoa! Yeah, he's looking at Altair. So apparently many of the tourists that are still hanging around are in the same state. But I imagine if we go one ladder or staircase up, we got the rooftop. Let's just get that view. See the bus coming already. We really have a fantastic view here. Despite my complaints, I can never settle down when I go to the city. With that in mind, guarding the border isn't too shabby. You know, I feel a bit relieved to see all the Calvardians laughing and smiling when they stop by the gate. Before the non-aggression pact was signed, terrorism was rampant here. Can't put a price on peace. Cards. Wait, is your name Garrison? That's such a good name for a guardsman. Holy smokes. All right. Nobody else on the rooftop. No secret rendezvous I can be having. Okay. I was just curious about what was going on at the gate before the turn of events. Let's go back to the present. It's the present, and we moved a couple of meters over. Hello. All right, so I assume most of them are actually going to be in the same state, but it's probably just Baelz who's going to be in a different state. Yep. All right. Good to know. Let's get to her. Reporting for duty.
Excuse us, ma'am. Good afternoon, Deputy Commander, Sergeant Major. Nice to see you. Hello, you four. Given you came to see me directly, I assume that something's happened? Yes, actually. There's something we'd like to discuss with you, if you don't mind.
Lloyd explained that they had come to Tangram Gate in order to figure out how to crack down on counterfeit dealers crossing the border.
I think I understand your predicament. You can count on Tangram Gate's cooperation. Thank you, Deputy Commander.
Hold up. You sure you guys can afford to spare the manpower? Don't all the border gates get crazy busy during the anniversary festival?
No need to worry about that, Randy. As I'm sure you know, border security is the responsibility of CGF guardsmen who are stationed at the gates. Sure, we may be swamped, but I think it's our duty to be involved with this issue of yours. Well put, Seeker. There's no need for the Special Support Section to have any reservations on our behalf. That being said, we are currently short on hands, so the amount of aid we can provide is limited. Any assistance you can provide is welcome. And I know it's sudden, but do you think we'll have an opportunity to interview the incoming passengers from the Republic? According to police intel, the counterfeit dealer should be arriving at Tangram Gate around noon today. Noon, Now that you mention it, I believe there's a bus from Calvard scheduled to arrive here relatively soon. If your intel truly is accurate, your dealer should be on board. You know, there's a brief window of time where passengers from the Calvard bus have to wait for the domestic Crossbell bus line to arrive. Usually, people waiting for their connecting bus head over to the mess hall to rest or have a quick meal.
Sounds like we got ourselves a plan then. First, the Sergeant Major will come up with some excuse to escort the passengers into the mess hall. Next, we'll stroll in, not causing any ruckus, and try to find our counterfeit dealer. If you ever wanted to show off your detective chops, Lloyd, now's your time.
Leave it to me. We may have a small window, but it should be enough time to screen most of the passengers. I am curious to see whether we can pull this off without giving ourselves away. I'm kind of starting to feel anxious. You still have a little time until the bus arrives from the Republic. If you stay at the gate, you should have enough time to rest beforehand. How about it? I can have beds prepared for you if needed.
Time for some R&R before the bus comes.
I think we'll take you up on that offer, Deputy Commander Baelz. Very well. I'll have someone call for you when the bus arrives. Until then, use your free time to rest. Yes, ma'am.
All right. Tourist time. What's a Calvardian tourist gonna be like? Let's get a glimpse. Look at the colors on that bus, though. Wow, it's a bold color scheme. That's just how they do it over there in the East. Oh.
Welcome to Crossbell State, sir. I'm sure you must be tired from your long journey here. Fortunately, it won't be long until the bus to Crossbell City arrives. If you'd like, feel free to rest up in the mess hall while you wait.
I think I'll take you up on that. It's like we just all locked them in the room. Not all of them?
Yes, it should be. Here's the passenger list. You should probably give it a quick glance.
Noel pulled out the passenger list and handed it to Lloyd.
I appreciate it, Sergeant Major Seeker. This is going to be a huge help. 9 passengers total. And we're positive that all of them came from the Republic. Are you sure you're allowed to show this list to people outside the CGF? In a way, this is tantamount to the disclosure of personal information. Deputy Commander Baelz already authorized me to give you any information that may assist you in your investigation. And, given that no one's name or address is included on the list, we're not leaking any sensitive details anyway. Or so she said.
Wait, so nobody's name is on the list? What's on the list? Just person 1, 2, 3?
There's the quick and adaptive judgment we've come to expect from the Deputy Commander.
Damn, she's scary smart, man.
Alright then. Thanks for letting us take a look at this, Sergeant Major.
Lloyd handed the list back to Noel.
It's no problem. Did anything stand out to you? We're definitely gonna need to take a look for ourselves before we draw any conclusions. Well, we should strike while the iron's hot. There's not much time until the bus arrives. We should interview the passengers to try to flush out the counterfeit dealer. Agreed, let's move out.
It's go time.
Roger. I believe in you, everyone.
Let's do it. Let's ask some hard Dude, check her out.
Oh, wait, is it? Wait, is it though? She looks different. No, it isn't, is it?
Hold on. I don't know.
Oh? You weren't riding on the bus, were you? What? Oh, well, since we got here so late, we decided we'd spend the night. Hopefully that'll fly for now. Is that so? Well, I suppose that's as sound a reason as any.
Enlighten me, madam. What exactly are you doing here in Crossbell?
I suppose you could say that I'm searching for a jewel. What sort of jewel are you talking about? A beautiful one. One that can enchant people and rests within this very state. And if I'm successful in obtaining it, I'll have the power to bring a vortex of enthusiasm to the Republic's people. Though, I may have to stoop to whatever means necessary in order to see it through. Why is she being so cryptic? I wouldn't think too hard about it.
Is it her? I don't know if it's her.
I came to Crossbell to search for certain jewels, so to speak. And if I'm successful in obtaining it, I'll have the power.
Okay. Not sound little shady though. Oh, I can't wait until the bus arrives to take me to the land of opportunity. There, the Crossbell is the ideal place to do business. Mira awaits.
Excuse me, sir. You're some kind of merchant, right?
Exactly right. I deal in rare Calvardian novelties. Seeing an opportunity, I decided to come expand my wares with Crossbell and goods to sell back in Calvard.
You run your business by yourself. Is that not difficult?
Despite how things sound, I've quite the wide array of personal connections. All the contacts I've made across the Murray have given me a huge leg up with business deals. Far more than I could have ever expected. If you'd like, I'll be more than happy to show you my wares. Oh. I deal in rare knickknacks and other Calvardian doodads. All the contacts I made across the Murray have given me a huge leg up with business deals. Far more than I could have ever expected. If you'd like, I'd be more than happy. He seems okay. What we got? Phew. Lunchtime's crazy as always. And what's more, these Calvardians are extremely picky. I swear they'll complain if the slightest thing doesn't suit their tastes. Indeed. Oh, the portrait is on the character mod. It has to be her. We'll see. Morning. Are you heading to Crossbell City too?
Yeah, something like that. Would you two happen to be on some kind of couples retreat?
Huh. Is that what it looks like to you?
Oh, you are not together then? If we had a mirror for every time we were asked that.
Younger sister. Ooh, stepped in the trails. Stepped right in the trails porridge.
Contrary to what you think, we're siblings, not a couple.
Easy mistake. Since we barely look alike, people are always getting the wrong impression. We both love to travel, so go on all kinds of trips together. It's just our thing.
Wow, sounds like you two are really close.
Well, I'd feel bad if she went places by herself, seeing that she doesn't have a boyfriend.
Aren't you hilarious? I'm not the one Mom's always nagging to find that special someone.
Well, I guess you got me there. Anyway, you guys will have a good time at the anniversary festival, alright? I know we will.
Aw. How many times have we been mistaken for a couple on this trip now? Oh well, here's hope we all make some wonderful memories at the anniversary festival.
Indeed. We're siblings, but we don't really look alike. Leads to some false assumptions, sure, but we love to travel too much to let that stop us from going on trips together. I think that's the right attitude.
Hey, you four. Don't you think that lady's up to something? Huh? Lady? Which one? The black-haired one sitting over on the other side wearing the pantsuit.
Oh, I thought you meant old Granny down there. Is she sitting inside of the table? What's going on with Granny's bottom there?
The black-haired one. I saw her with the rest of the passengers, but she sticks out like a sore thumb. I'm telling you, she's suspicious. It's like she's too calm. I just get the feeling she's not your average lady. Well, it's certainly true that she's not dressed like the typical tourist, and doesn't speak like one either. That aside, did you come to Crossbell to sightsee, or personal reasons? I guess I'd say that I'm returning home. I've been vacationing in Calvard, but I made sure to come back for the anniversary festival. Actually, why are you wasting your time with me? If you're boarding the bus too, you should really keep an eye on that lady with the black hair. Now, she's suspicious.
No, you're suspicious for hinting that she's suspicious.
I've been vacationing in Calvard, but I made sure to come back in time for the anniversary festival. But honestly, why are you wasting your time with me? Yeah. Oh dear. Oh my. What a handsome young man. You remind me of my grandson, in fact. Such an air of intelligence, far beyond your years. Thank you? Ma'am, are you from Crossbell? Oh, no. I'm from Calvard, dear. You see, my son's family lives in Crossbell City, so I'm using that as an excuse to have a bit of fun at the festival. If you can believe it, it's been almost 3 years since I last stepped foot in Crossbell. 3 years too long. You sure seem happy, ma'am. Oh, how could I not? After all, it's been so long since I've been able to play with my precious grandson. It feels like it was only yesterday I was playing with him in Michelin Wonderland. I can't wait to see how big he's gotten over the years. My dear grandson, all grown up. Oh, I think it's been around 3 years. Oh. Sometimes I can't help but remember that time when he was still a little tyke. All right, anybody chilling in here?
Sure are a lot of people coming through today.
Indeed. Got a dad?
You know, traveling by bus has a unique charm to it. Cruising along on the open roads. My boy seems to be having a blast too.
Oh, are you on a family vacation?
Yes, I suppose that's a good way to put it. My son has always supported me through thick and thin, so I wanted to be able to show my love and appreciation for him. Hence this trip.
You sound like quite the caring father, sir.
Come now, I'm going to blush. Since I'm constantly having to go on business trips, I have to take advantage of times like these to show off my fatherly love. That's all there is to it. It's the herald spirit in you. I'm actually having a nice father-son bonding trip today. Since I'm constantly having to go on business trips, yes, that's all there is.
Crossbell has been really scenic so far, and the air is super clean here too. My dad's been to so many countries on his business trips that he never runs out of really cool stories to talk about.
Oh, enjoy him while he's this age. Once he gets a little older, he'll be the lamest man on the planet.
My dad's been to so many countries.
All right, what about you? What do you want?
This guy looks like an oddball. Pardon me, sir. Might we ask why you're coming to Crossbell?
What's it to you?
Just curious, sir.
Why the hostility, old man? Got some secret you're hiding? Don't want to let anyone know about that guilty conscience of yours? The hell are you accusing me of?
Whoa, Randy?
Hey now, no need to get angry. I'm on your wavelength. Crossbell's swarming with all sorts of cuties. Not to mention, it's full of fun little places that you can take them to. Gotta say, I like your style, man. Want me to tell you about some of my favorite spots?
Such shamelessness. Fishing. I came here to fish, okay? I know it's the anniversary festival and all, but I just came here to fish for some of your freshwater species. Alone. Something wrong with that, punk?
I'm cool with that. Sorry for teasing you, old man.
That's one way to get someone to talk. Crude and unusual, but effective.
Humph. I came to Crossbell to fish. No more, no less. How about you go bug someone else?
I think I've bugged everybody. 3 people in here. 6 people in here. Is there 6 people in here? Yes, there's a guy off screen.
Attention passengers, the bus bound for Crossbell City has just arrived. For those boarding, please head towards Tangram Gate's parking lot. The bus is here, let's get going.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, my time to finally reunite with my grandson has nearly arrived.
But which one is it? Which one is it?
How'd it go? My assessment is that we do not have enough information to fully determine who the dealer is.
All those guys struck me as regular people coming to enjoy the festival. Is there really a criminal hiding in that group? I find it hard to believe.
You're being awfully quiet, Lloyd. Did you notice anything? Sort of. There was one person who said something a bit strange.
Seriously? What the hell was it?
It's still just a hunch, Randy. Right now, we need to board that bus so we can put all the pieces together on this.
We should be on our way then. Once that bus reaches the city, the passengers are going to split up. We will not be able to track them down.
Good point. Let's hurry over to the bus stop.
The bus is in the parking lot, everyone. I wish I could be of more help, but I've done all I can. I'll be praying for your success.
Thanks, Sergeant Major. We'll get it done.
Thank you.
The bus bound for Crossbell is in the parking lot just through the gate, everyone. I wish I could be of more help, but I've done all I can. I'll be praying for your success.
Thank you. You know, it's near impossible to tell apart counterfeit dealers from ordinary travelers. In my experience, the real bad guys are the best at convincing you they're the good ones. You always have to keep your wits about you. Indeed. Lloyd noticed something. I'll be honest, I haven't caught a suspicious whiff. Okay. Let's give it a shot. We still have some time. There's something about that black-haired lady that I can't put my finger on.
Yeah, but she's too obvious.
So there's a counterfeit dealer hiding in a group of people who just passed by. Which one was it?
Indeed, which one was it? Oh, you folks heading back too?
Yes. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Yeah, well, the other passengers are already on board. Hurry up and get in.
Wow, okay. Like I said earlier, I plan to uncover the identity of the counterfeit dealer on the bus ride. Let's think through things to figure it out before we reach Crossbell City.
Gotcha.
We're in a race against time. No time to waste then, shall we?
Oh boy. What do you mean? What do you mean no time to waste? What? How does the time mechanic work? Oh no. I'm stressing out, boys. I'm stressing out. Okay. On the road. Let's see if maybe some of them are changing their story. I suppose that would be one way of busting them.
First off, we should sort through all the information we have on the counterfeit ring.
The group of counterfeit dealers split up and entered via Crossbell via the train station, airport, and Tangram Gate. At least, according to the report given by Donovan.
Yes, that's right. If the report is accurate, our culprit should be one of the passengers on this bus. With that information, we can deduce one infallible truth. The counterfeit dealer who boarded this bus is working with a partner or working independently. Well, working independently. From that, we could conclude that this is likely the ring's leader.
Whoa, seriously? Would their leader be working solo with no backup?
It's possible, but what's your reasoning behind that? It's relatively simple to explain. For them to sell their merchandise, they have to transport their counterfeit goods into Crossbell, right? Naturally, it seems odd for them to be using the bus route to Tangram Gate.
Yes, now that you mention it. If I were a counterfeit dealer, I would make my friends enter Crossbell via train or airship. Unlike the border gates, the station and airport do not require as strict security screenings for people from the Republic or the Empire.
On top of that, smuggling goods is a tricky business. Handing off the dirty work to underlings is the name of the game. Oh, and by process of elimination, our culprit already ordered his goons to smuggle through the station and airports. With that out of the way, he's free to nonchalantly enter Crossbell. Is that kind of what you're getting at, Lloyd?
Couldn't have summed it up better. It's circumstantial evidence, but it still holds some weight. When we apply that logic to this case, people traveling in pairs can be ruled out, so the siblings and father and son are clear. Exactly, but there's something else. When I was questioning the passengers, one of them said something fishy. That person is most likely the leader of the counterfeit ring.
Something fishy, eh?
There are 5 remaining suspects. The eccentric old man who claims he came to Crossbell to fish. The kind old lady who claims she came to Crossbell to see her grandchild for the first time in 3 years. The dark-haired woman shrouded in mystery. The young girl who seemed to distrust the dark-haired woman. And the merchant who says he travels back and forth between Crossbell and the Republic.
Is one of them really the culprit? Yeah, I think I've got them pinned down. Among the suspects, the leader of the counterfeit dealers must be...
Man, I'll be honest. It's flown off right over my head. I did not pay enough attention. I'm gonna look at. So in the guide they have these like blacked out spoiler tags for answers. I'm gonna hover over it and okay, guys, we got him.
The elderly woman.
You positive?
Definitely. Yeah, given the evidence, it wouldn't make sense for the counterfeit dealer to be anyone else. I guess that's true.
The bus will be arriving at Crossbell's east exit momentarily. When disembarking, please remember to take all personal belongings with you.
We will arrive shortly.
It's now or never. Once we arrive, we'll hurry and apprehend the suspects. Everyone, get ready.
Don't have to tell me twice. Remember, Lloyd, it's up to you to get the suspect to drop their cover. You up to the challenge?
Of course. Leave it to me.
Okay, how's this gonna go down? So, the old woman, she said something about seeing her grandson. 3 years. What about that story doesn't add up? Is it something about the periods? Like 3 years? Is it?
Get her! CPD, get down! Could you please wait a moment?
Oh, if it isn't those fine young folk I met at the border. What might you dairies need with a little old lady like myself?
We apologize for not having told you this sooner, but we're with the Crossbell Police, Special Support Section. We'd like for you to answer a few quick questions, ma'am. Excuse me, Sonny? Are you implying something? What am I guilty of? No matter the situation, isn't it rude to bother a frail old lady like myself? I understand your reservation, but the CPD received some interesting information today. A certain group of criminals are supposedly trying to infiltrate Crossbell. We were tasked with investigating Tangram Gate, so we covertly questioned any inbound tourists there. One of them stood out due to a particularly strange remark. That remark came from you, ma'am. What's that supposed to mean, son? One of your statements in the dining hall struck me as incredibly suspicious. I believe you claimed that it's been about 3 years since you last came to Crossbell. Yeah? And what's so strange about that? The area in Calvard I'm from isn't very close to Crossbell. There's nothing weird about me visiting him frequently. I wasn't suggesting anything of the sort. The problem is what followed. You said you went to the theme park with... Oh, wait. When did Michelin Wonderland open? You said you went to the theme park with your grandson during your last visit, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I see the issue. You sly dog, you. Your fate has already been sealed, ma'am. I am not following. It's quite simple, really. If you'd really visited Crossbell 3 years ago like you claimed, you would have had trouble visiting Michelin Wonderland, considering it didn't even exist at the time. What? This can't be. You see, the thing is, she could just be a senile old lady. It happens, like, you start, memory fades and... Oh, yeah, this is all a misunderstanding. Silly old me, must have read about it somewhere and got myself confused. You know how it is for us elderly folks, right? Oh, it was a misunderstanding? No problem. Do you mind if we give your grandson's family a quick call to corroborate your story? I'm sure they'd be quick to defend you if the police suspected you, right? Then again, that's not even an option. You can't call someone who isn't real. It's pretty funny when you think about it. You went to visit a non-existent theme park with a non-existent grandson. This type of mistake would have only been possible for someone who has visited Crossbell in the last 2 years. Frequently coming here to run your crooked business is exactly what allowed for that contradiction in your statement. I have no idea what you're talking about. Do you seriously think a kind elderly lady like myself would be heinous enough to pawn off counterfeit goods on unsuspecting people? I do believe you just put the final nail in your coffin, ma'am. Not once during this exchange did we specify the crime in question. Oh, crap. Way to fall for one of the oldest tricks in the book, you old bat. Think it's about time you faced the music. I'm sure you have a perfectly logical explanation as to why you have access to sensitive information. We will be more than happy to listen to you in our interrogation room. So, that's that, right? I'll give you one last chance, ma'am. Please turn yourself in peacefully, or else... Who'd go along with a bunch of idiotic whippersnappers? What? Eek!
She's gone off her rocker.
Her true nature has finally been revealed. You're all just a bunch of cowards trying to deceive a helpless old lady like myself. I'm sure the goddess will smite you all if you don't correct your nasty behavior. It is honestly laughable you can utter such nonsense without a hint of irony. Are you not guilty of deceiving others with your unscrupulous business? Shut up, you damn munchkin! Munchkin? I hate you! I hate you all! This is exactly why the police embracers are trash! I bet you think you're so righteous! Maybe you morons should get off your freaking high horses! Calm down, ma'am. If you could just come with us quietly... Sibbit punk! Got cotton in your ears? I said I'm not going with you! Don't make me repeat myself again! No, don't make me repeat myself. If you think you can catch me so easily... Then why don't you go ahead and try me? Seriously? How can an old lady move so quickly?
Where the hell did that whole nicest grandma you'd ever meet tray disappear off to?
Munchkin. Is it really the time for this, you guys? We need to hurry up and chase after her, or else she might actually escape. True. Let's go after her.
It's a little silly to corner her like that. Like, that wasn't even a cornering.
Don't underestimate me, you freaking brats. Just you wait and see. I forged these legs of mine through the struggle of climbing mountains back in my day, and that's... oh! Yuck!
Oh dear. I must have accidentally stuck my leg out while I wasn't looking. Are you still breathing, madam?
You bitch! What the hell do you think you're doing?
I see that, despite your age, you have energy to spare. Crap! Considering how fast she was running, she's probably already... Look over there, Lloyd! Huh? What's she doing on the ground all of a sudden?
Hey, check it out. The hot black-haired lady is here too. Wait, hold on a sec. Did you do this?
We can talk later. I'd suggest you restrain her while you have the chance. This woman seems to have some serious pep in her step, so I'm sure she'll be coming to in no time at all.
Damn you!
Good call, ma'am. You might help me out, Ellie? Not at all. I apologize, but could you accompany us for the time being? Especially since it would seem that you played a significant role in this arrest. Very well. I wasn't intending on standing out, but perhaps this is simply fate.
Rest easy, ma'am. It would be my absolute pleasure to escort such a fine lady as yourself. I bet it would. Oh, yeah, you're in deep now. Could I ask for your name then?
Huh. Like I'd give my name to some scrawny little brat like you.
Scrawny? Listen here, Granny. Do you have any idea the position you're in? You're aware we've already arrested all of your friends, right? So can it? Start cooperating already.
Shut your yap, you little shit. Didn't your parents teach you any manners? You're talking to a lady, yeah? Don't you know it's common courtesy to serve her a cup of tea or something?
Okay, sure. I'll bring it later.
Is Raymond going to be all right handling her by himself?
She's a tough nut, that's for sure. But don't worry, he'll be fine. Besides, this is a secure facility. She won't be getting out of here anytime soon.
I don't know. Somehow I could see her brute forcing her way out of anything. I agree.
By the way, who's the beautiful young lady over there?
You know, now that you mention it, I never asked her. Excuse me, ma'am. We're gonna need your name and occupation, please. For police business, of course.
It's freaking Kilika. I mean, I figured it was Kilika, but like, the portrait was different. She's wearing different clothes, but oh, Kilika! Wow, that's a glow up. Wow, wowza. Okay. Kilika Roran, at your service. I'm a Calvardian entertainment producer.
Well, okay, now you're just making stuff up, Kilika.
I came to Crossbell. Well, let's say it was by chance.
Kilika, eh? Gotta say, I dig it. You're a producer to boot. You definitely look the part. And I mean that in the best of ways.
She helped us apprehend the suspect, Inspector Donovan.
Is that right? Excuse our poor manners, ma'am. The CPD thanks you for invaluable cooperation. If you like, I'm sure we can scrounge up a reward for you. Can't guarantee it'll be much, though.
Please, it's quite all right. I didn't do anything much. Certainly not enough to warrant a reward.
Well, if you're sure. If I'm being honest, it's a real relief to hear you say that.
Please remain professional, Inspector. Actually, I've been wondering, how did the stakeouts at the train station and airport go?
Oh, that? Luckily, the other dealers were caught and arrested. On top of that, we were able to confiscate all of the counterfeit items they were carrying. So if all goes according to plan, they'll be out of business for the rest of the year.
Rest of the year? Are you saying they'll be getting off the hook with only minor charges?
It's looking like it's going to be a stern warning and an entry ban prohibiting them from entering Crossbell for 1 month.
They're not even going to be detained?
So, what you're really saying is that all our work didn't amount to jack.
Tio said it before. According to state law, it's only a minor criminal offense. Since you're foreigners, we can't do much. Trust me, I understand how disheartening it can be, but this is as much as we can do. Now, don't be discouraged. You four did fine work today. Especially when you consider the fact that they'll be out of commission for the festival.
Chief, please help me.
Whoops, sounds like Raymond needs saving. Anyway, good work. We'll be counting on you guys if anything comes up again.
Thank you, Inspector. You can give us a call anytime. Crossbell's authority really is as weak as the rumors say. Well, I suppose I cannot be surprised about that. What do you mean? Laws exist to protect the well-being of those who live under them, and yet, Crossbell's laws seem designed for the sole purpose of keeping it obedient to Arabonia and Calvard. I imagine that's something you've run up against on more than one occasion, yes? I imagine it must be extremely frustrating. Even so, I think all of you can hold your heads high. Fighting against an unjust status quo is admirable. Though I suppose it's none of my business as a Calvardian. Regardless, I'd advise you to not give up. I'm sure your efforts will pay off one day. Kilika.
So now that's... Oh, so now that's all settled, what's your plan?
I reserved a room for myself in one of the entertainment district's hotels. I plan on staying there during my visit. We'd be more than happy to show you the way there if you'd like. I appreciate the gesture, but don't worry. I'm well acquainted with the city. You said the entertainment district? Does that perhaps have something to do with the motive behind your visit? You are a sharp one, aren't you? That's right. I've come to see Arkansas. If possible, I was hoping to get them to agree to performing in the Republic. A tour, perhaps. You're looking to book them? Why, of course. Arkansas is an enchanting Septium vein lying dormant in Crossbell. Have they the charisma to capture Calvard with their magical shows? Can they create a vortex of enthusiasm for theater there? Determining that is my main job here in Crossbell. Interesting. So when she was talking about a jewel at Tangram Gate, she was talking about Arkansas all along? You're an interesting bunch. Still diamonds in the rough, to be sure, but there's definitely something pure and true inside of you. And you're professionals as well, deducing who the culprit was like that. That wasn't something that comes to people easily. Let's both do our best from here on out, okay? Yeah. Thank you for your assistance again, Kilika. If there's anything you need while you're here, please don't hesitate to contact us. We'll have an opportunity to return the favor. If the opportunity arises, I'll be sure to do so. Well then, if you'll excuse me, I'll be off. This request was more than I was expecting.
You're telling me. But hey, thanks to all that, I was able to meet one fine lady. Man, I've seen my share of beautiful gals from out east, but damn, that Kilika's on another level.
You are incorrigible. Well, at least I didn't say it in front of her, I guess. Is everyone ready to get going?
Exposing the counterfeit dealers. Good job, everybody. We did it. If only I had known where Michelin Wonderland is open. I have been told, but man, you almost got away from me, Granny.
Sheesh, Granny. Have you bothered to reflect on your actions? Doesn't look like it.
I just can't seem to get used to conducting interrogations, no matter how many of them I do. Can't detain some snot-nosed punks like it's not... I can detain some snot-nosed punks like it's nothing, though.
That seems like it might be an issue in our line of work.
You! How dare you show your faces in front of me again? The gal! The nerve! I'm gonna make you pay! I swear it! Oh, yes. Come next year, you won't know what hit you. Remember that, you punks?
Hey, Granny, over here. Did you forget you're in the middle of an interrogation? Oh, boy. Why did you have to be a shouty grandma? Grandma voice is easy enough, but a shouty grandma? I'm not. Donovan and his men just brought in a bunch of supposed criminals. What is it with this crowd? Isn't everybody a little too excited?
There's a symposium. Indeed. You got nothing to say about that big hall? Same old. Ah, yes. Nice. With that, day has been saved. Alright, next quest. A call? Hopefully not another emergency. Lloyd Banning speaking.
Oh boy.
Ha! Bingo! Wasn't sure if this was the right number.
Okay. Who's this?
What? You can't tell by my voice? Some detective you are. It's Jonah, dummy. Jonah Sacred, you know, the amazing genius hacker.
Oh, right. Wait, hold on a second.
What was that delay?
How'd you find this number?
Pretty easily. All I had to do was run a quick search of the police database. Man, security was a joke. I was like water running through a freaking strainer. Don't worry though, it's not like there was any top secret info in there anyway.
How is this still not illegal?
Who is it, Lloyd?
It's a little hacker kid. Him again? Always a troublemaker. Okay, what do you want? Surely you didn't call me just to brag about your skills, right?
Yeah, I was getting to it. I was actually wondering if I could submit a request to you guys.
Seriously?
Well, not you in particular. I need Tio's help with something. Could you pass on the message?
We're already really busy, Jonah. If this is just some private matter, we can't deal with it right now.
Well, private wouldn't be entirely inaccurate. There's a big reward in it for you. What do you say?
Jonah, we aren't bracers. In other words, we don't intend on accepting any direct compensation.
Oh, wow. Aren't you all high and mighty? And I'm not talking about Mira, dude. I got a memory quartz loaded with info you guys might be interested in. Does that change anything? I'll take that conflicted grunt as a yes. Well, anyway, just head on over to my place when you can. I'll fill you in on the details then.
Fine. What was that about? A lot, honestly.
Lloyd explained Jonah's deal to the others.
An exchange, then.
Sheesh, what a rascal. He really knows how to get to us, huh?
Be that as it may, it might be smart to go and at least hear what he has to say. Besides, he wants my help. Why not flip the table on Jonah and take advantage of him? Well, I don't know if we have to do all of that exactly. But really, I don't understand why he didn't just call you to begin with, Tio. The answer is simple. His wounded pride. I imagine he's avoiding asking me directly due to how thoroughly I obliterated him in a puzzle game the day before last. Makes sense. I'm not sure what this puzzle game is, but that sounds impressive.
It's clear that Brad's no match for our Tio Todd.
Brad is an apt description, for at his core, he's a spoiled, petulant child. But if we have time, it would not hurt to visit him. I am interested in seeing what Jonah's request entails. Alright then, to the geofront.
To the geofront! An unforgettable luncheon. I'm just curious. Selling well. Investigates on tourists visit the village. Yep, I assumed they will sell the same. But
It's good to know these things.
I am actually very curious about the entertainment district right now. We know that Kilika is now staying. Oh, just Kilika's here. What in the name of everything? Holy premier quality. I was wondering if Carl was going to talk about it. I want to see, does she have a room? What's going on? Yeah, stories, get to it. What about this room? All right, what about the fancy suites? She's lying about her identity. Maybe she is an entertainment producer now. To be fair, I don't know. I thought she was going to go work. Oh, important role in the Calvardian government, but... Hello there. I don't believe that I had the opportunity to thank you for before. Oh, Kilika? Not a problem. We were just doing our jobs. So, are you staying in this hotel? Fancy place for an equally fancy lady. Makes sense to me. So this is the power of show business. Oh, don't misunderstand. I couldn't care less about the quality of my lodgings. It just so happens that this is the ideal location for my business dealings. Oh, of course. It's right beside Arkansas after all. Right you are. Though I will admit the view is an added benefit. I have no doubt that tomorrow's performance will be as riveting as their last one. Yeah, I don't think you have to worry about anything there. It was nice seeing you again, Kilika. Man, she feels like a bad guy so much. While I wait for their answer, there are a number of things I'll need to look into to ensure I'm amply prepared. That being said, my plans still ultimately hinge on their decision. Though it never hurts to be properly prepared now, does it? She's definitely in her element. It's impressive. And a little scary. So again, I assume if you're watching this, you play Trails in the Sky. But she's basically the guild receptionist at the Zeiss branch of the Bracer Guilds. She kicks a lot of butts. Just a lot of butts. And she kicks so much butt you don't even quite know. She's tied to some characters and it's just, yeah. And in the third, we saw a memory door where we got to see her deciding to move on from the Bracer Guild or step into this governmental position that she was desired for. So she's been doing her own things for a few years now. It's exciting to see how that is. Okay, but it also just means they're out there. They're out there. These folks are out there. So the next big thing would be the Geofront, but that's also main quest. We just did main quest, guys. We can't do too much main quest. That's no goods. So we got Geofront stuff. Counterfeit dealers all done. The Mine Monster Mine Monster, sure. I kind of want to do it. So it says long expiry date, right? So I don't have to do it now. But I'm really curious about the mountain path due to the hint we got about Estelle and Joshua. You ever heard about them? Let's report to HQ here. Let's see. Beam, boom, beam. Yeah, +3. That should be max for the counterfeit dealers. Granny almost got me. Stalker investigation. Thanks for the reports, everyone. Nice. Alrighty. With that, we are coming towards the end of this episode. But I think one last thing, just because I'm so curious. Mains Mountain. Alright, I guess we do have... Did I do Cathedral? I don't remember if I did Cathedral. I don't think I did Cathedral, actually. In that case... Oh, we're definitely doing Cathedral. Hey, Bracers!
We came here to deliver the medicinal herbs requested by the Archbishop. We were done in no time thanks to Aeolia, who knew exactly what we were looking for. Her doctor's license isn't just for show, that much I know. So we need this herb and this nutrient-rich berry. Yep, I think I've got everything. Shall we deliver all this to the Archbishop?
During the anniversary festival, Mass will be held in the cathedral. It looks like visitors from abroad have started to trickle in as well.
The Crossbell Cathedral truly is an extraordinary feat of architecture, don't you think? It's easily 2 or 3 times the size of any chapel in all the parishes I've ever been in.
Slightly familiar.
For some reason, I get the feeling that the children don't respect me very much. What? In today's mass, for example, one of the boys suddenly kicked my rear end. I was upset, of course, so I chased after him, but then I started having fun, and the 2 of us were laughing by the end of it. But as a sister of the Septian Church, I'd like to carry myself in a more elegant, dignified manner.
Oh, come on, Juju. You just show that boy that you're human. And that if he Where one butt gets kicked, a friendship might open. Something like that.
I came across a lady who was here visiting a grave the other day, and I suggested she try to enjoy herself a little, at least during the festival. In hindsight, that was rather insensitive of me.
Yes, it was.
Lighten up, won't you? You're just moping on this grave all day.
I had the opportunity to talk to the gravekeeper when I finished paying my respects yesterday. He gave me the idea that it would be a waste to do nothing but pray during the anniversary festival. I suppose he has a point. Tonight I will enjoy Crossbell's night sky instead.
That is nice though. He probably didn't phrase it like I phrased it. I'm just being mean. Here lies Guy Bannings. Alright. It's always good to pay our respects. Crossbell, 70 years. Pop the champagne. None for Tio, though. Alright, how's business?
Yesterday's sales were pretty good too, Adios. Please keep blessing me with this luck.
I'm here praying for a safe trip. I'd be devastated if something happened to me now, ruining my big vacation. Adios, give me a hand here, alright?
Archbishop Eralda's achievements left a significant mark on the pharmaceutical world. St. Ursula Hospital still prescribes medicines based on the foundations once laid by Archbishop Eralda, actually. I heard that there was some manner of fracas in the downtown district yesterday evening. And it wasn't just the youths of the area. Supposedly the bracers and police got involved in the fray as well. So it was you four after all. Festivals are known for getting people excited, and yes, on occasion, this can mean they lose the ability to think rationally. However, the police need to be better than that. You should reflect on your actions.
Sorry. Damn, this old-timer's giving us one hell of a stink eye. I'm actually a little intimidated.
Well, I suppose we should feel fortunate that no one was hurt in the incident. I trust you will act with greater prudence in the future.
Shut it, old-timer. Do what I want.
For someone as clumsy as Sister Juju, she's a surprisingly good cook. I wonder if the kids are so drawn to her because of her cookies?
Maybe so. But I think it's her radiant soul. Hello.
Whenever I'm not teaching Sunday school, I'm preparing the children's next lessons. But sometimes, the children still drop by to visit me and the others. From time to time, it gets a fair deal more lively in here than I expect.
The atmosphere in here is really tranquil. Really tranquil and nice. And just the sun coming in through the windows. Absolutely stunning.
I heard that the IBC's CEO, Dieter Kraa, uses his wealth to support various charity projects. As someone with the church, I can't stress enough how deeply I respect that man.
Indeed. I think I also noticed that the light rays from... Like, these light rays are weaker than the light rays. Well, these windows are bigger, but this is also the direction the sun is coming in, which is also just a nice touch. I was actually, as a 3D game developer, setting up this interior of this cathedral and lighting it and just making light come through the window, and man, just stained glass looks... lighting in games is wonderful. I think computer graphics is just a form of magic. It's... fascinates me so much, just pushing numbers around and simulating real life phenomena using just lines of codes. It's crazy cool. Okay, we know Estelle and Joshua are somewhere. That it might just be on the mountain path. It doesn't say the doll studio, but I've come to the doll studio so many times. Why not go one more trip to the doll studio? I don't know what would bring them here, because it's not like they... Ooh... Well, yes, they would, because they do know... Well, they know that the parents that they met in Gransel were dolls. They know, or puppets, rather. So seeing something like a doll studio, wouldn't that raise a few alarms? Let's check it out. Is it finally gonna pay off?
Oh, cutscene.
No one home? Joshua, are you positive this is the place?
I don't have definite proof, but everything we've found out up until now points here. There's just too much information about the 13 factories even I don't know about. All we know is that it's a network of 12 workshops that has passed down ancient technology. And supposedly this doll studio is one of them. This is definitely the kind of place she'd stay at. What's the plan, Estelle? Should I go in and investigate?
No, it's okay. Lucky for us, we aren't directly butting heads with the society this time. If I'm gonna catch her, I'll have to play by the rules.
If that's what you think is best, I'm with you. Besides, we still have that auction to worry about. Should we focus on that for now?
Sounds good to me.
Estelle? Joshua?
Huh?
The SSS?
Hey, what a surprise.
I thought I was detecting a familiar presence, but I could not quite pinpoint who it was. Why the heck are you guys here? Does the special support section have some business with the studio?
We were just stretching our legs for a bit.
What about you? Did the Bracer Guild have a request here or something? Actually, we're here on personal business.
Or we were, at least. But it looks like no one's in right now. On a lighter note, you guys put up a good fight yesterday. How are you feeling?
I'm a little sore, but fine overall.
Forget us. After all that yesterday, the two of you look completely unaffected. What gives?
You think? I guess these 2 years of walking everywhere has finally started to pay off. Sorry to cut our conversation short, but it's about time for us to start heading back to Crossbell City.
I'm sure we'll run into each other again. Be careful on your way back, guys.
Of course. You all stay safe too.
Even a moron could tell that they were hiding something from us.
That may be true, but I did not sense any guilt coming from them.
I don't think it's our place to stick our noses into their private matters.
Joshua mentioned that the owner of the doll studio isn't home. Shall we head on back as well then?
Yeah, might as well. We all met Ren for the first time when we were here before. Do those two know her somehow?
Oh, it's so juicy. That was a wonderful optional scene. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Now, I'm going to meet these boys on the way back. Where are they? Where's Estelle and Joshua? Are they by the bus stop? I'd guess maybe they're loitering by the bus stop. I think so. Couldn't I like tag team with them and do like a couple of monster chests around here? It'd be a huge help. All right, let's have a look here. Let's have a... Are they already... Would they go on... where? I actually really want to find them. Oh boy. Let me have a little look-see around. Wait a minute. There's something on the ground. Oh, I thought it was like an awesome view. How is this not a view to take a picture of? I'm on the road searching for Estelle and Josh, and I'm like, wait a minute, why is it glowing? Can I take a photo here? I suppose we've already taken a picture of the waterfall. I guess you don't need two pictures in the same article about the main mountain path. That's a little silly. Okay, I did not find them back in the Bracer Guild, and I'm not seeing them on the road, so I assume they're just not present at the moment. All right. But with that, I think they're not like chilling by... Oh, that's just a slime. Easy to mistake them for a bracer, am I right? Freaking bracer scum. Main's mountain path, though. Oh boy. You got very serious there, Lloyds. It's a couple of bugs. We'll be fine. The witching sound. Pow. What we want to do is avoid those spiders, because those spiders suck so much. Death blows stuff. Don't touch me with that. Just actually do not, please. We need to kill a few monsters, and those monsters, we could have taken the bus here. We could have taken the bus, but I'm just like, what if they're legging? Why would they be legging it to mains? I don't know. I want to know if my boys are okay. Yes, they're both my boys. Estelle too. Estelle's a tomboy, so she's a boy. Boy is just an endearing term. That's how I use it. Okay, we got things going. Oh, did you finally find yourself a man? Oh, we got some big developments there in Mainz, but we're past our time. Tune in next time when we explore Mainz, kick some butt in the mines, wrap up the last of the periphery business, and then we can head down into the Geofront, kick some wanted monster butt, and see what Jonah wants. Thank you so much for watching. I've been your host, Carl, and this has been Trails to Completion.